Today's Morning Coffee Vinyl Side, Johnny Cash Special 20 Original Hits Volume 1, 1969. When this K-Tel compilation album was released 54 years ago on the year of my birth, Johnny Cash was already a legend. Part of that legend, built over a 15-year career at that point, was Johnny's ability to deliver truths in narrative. Particularly truths about the human condition in all its messy contradictions. Exploring themes of redemption, loss, depression, love, failure, Johnny told stories that were grounded in the truth of his experience and imagined in his artistry. Although I generally detest such compilations, the net effect of listening to these successive tracks does leave me in awe for their stripped-down beauty and accessibility. This man understood the weight. Even though Johnny started out as a rockabilly artist, he was much closer to the blues than I had previously understood. The blues, both in sentiment and sound, resonate through these tracks as Johnny expresses specific reverence for it. There are lessons here for songwriters too. These songs have a motor to keep moving, like a train. Some chords that support the vocal, and a motif or two, and that's it. Johnny's front and center, and he delivers the lyrics in what I'd call a relatively modest melodic range. There's space aplenty to facilitate the opportunity to absorb and reflect. Near perfection. Johnny's got a special place in my heart because he reminds me of my father. Both had jet black hair and deep bass baritone voices. I lost my dad early in my life, earlier than some, in December 2000 when he was 56. Johnny passed away a few years later in 2003, and I felt his death like an aftershock. And as I have entered my middle age, there's been a wave of deaths and losses around me that feel like an acceleration. I'm having to remind myself that despite the feeling, the train is still on the tracks, and there's plenty of living, loving, and learning left to do.